House music, R&B, hip hop, pop, reggae, EDM, indie, old school, and sports talk. Right here, WorldStarHitRadio.com.
Thank you for calling in and listening in today and watching us on Connecting Atlanta Radio, hosted on the one and only World Star Hit Radio, where we air live every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. to 8:30 p.m. We always have amazing and special guests. And today we have a gentleman by the name of Chozy, who is from Jerusalem, right? Yeah. Is that part of the Middle East as well, or?
Yeah, I'm from Palestine, Jerusalem.
Palestine, okay, Jerusalem. And he is honoring us with his presence this evening. He is a graphic designer. He is an entrepreneur, model, actor, and he also has his own fashion line as well. So welcome to the show, Chozy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your story, like coming over here to the United States. What made you decide to come, and how old were you when you came over?
In 2001, I was born, I'm a 1980 baby, so in 2001, I was 21. I heard about Georgia Southern. I had a friend that went to school there. Mm-hmm. So he told me, it's a good school, it's a party school, it has your major, which I wanted to do computer science.
Okay.
So I applied there, I got it. I played soccer there, I had a scholarship. So once that I start playing soccer, I realized that they're not really good, so I quit. So anyways, I got my BA with graphic design, with computer science, and after that, I decided to continue with my master's. And I went to Georgia Southern University, by the way, in Statesboro, Georgia, middle of nowhere, to get my undergrad. And then I went to Savannah to SCAD and got my graphic design degree. During that time, I had a hookah lounge. It was called Oasis, and I ran it for 2 years.
Oh wow, that you own that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I heard of that.
Yeah.
Where was that? Was in like Midtown area, right?
No, it was in Statesboro. The Oasis here is
that's
more
different.
of a
okay.
strip club.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. No, that's the Oasis I've heard, not yours. Okay.
Yeah, the one I ran was a hookah lounge in Statesboro. I had to shut it down because I was a student. I was on a student visa. And I couldn't sponsor myself, which means I couldn't give myself citizenship, a green card. So I found a company called Sahara Smoke. They create hookahs, so I started designing for them. And
nice.
Created all their hookahs, a lot of their packaging and tobacco package and all that stuff, their websites. And that gave me the most experience I had. And after that, I graduated.
And they sponsored you?
They sponsored me. It took 5 years. 5 years, but I got it. I didn't have to get married.
And you did it the legal way.
Yeah, I didn't want to get married, and I was like, it's either get married or join the military, but I did it the right way,
Yeah.
And as soon as I got it, I came here, straight to Atlanta.
Nice. How do you like it here?
Atlanta's nice. It's a big city. It's up and coming. There's a lot of film. The film industry is big here, as well as the music industry. So seeing that, I know a lot of people are starting up their own businesses, their own studios and stuff, so it's nice to be there to offer them, my graphic design needs and all the stuff they might want to have.
That's awesome. So you came over when you were 21, you had the opportunity to be able to stay, and you had your own business, so you were an entrepreneur at heart, right?
Yeah. I always wanted to run my own thing, so it's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work, and I don't sleep much. I have insomnia. So sometimes I get up in the middle of the night and I get on the computer and I just make work on some things till I fall asleep.
Do you find that like you're most creative in the middle of the night? I find a lot of times when I'm even though I may be tired, but I'm clear thinking at nighttime in the middle of the night. That's when I come up with the most like creative thoughts and stuff.
Yeah, like sometimes I start getting tired at 10 p.m. then I get in bed, and as soon as I get in bed, my eyes open up. So I'm like, oh God, now I can't sleep, so let me do something. Sit on a computer, do a couple of things, do research or graphics and stuff, and try to go back to sleep.
So let me see one of your cards. I wish I had one of your flyers with me. I remembered it and I was rushing out of the house.
This is for the Chozy Design, the graphic design firm that I have.
So this is the Chozen Design, graphic design, and you can go to ChozenDesigns.com to be able to check out his work. He's amazing. If you look at our new flyer that we have on the WorldStarHitRadio.com website, and a flyer that we have what was a banner for that, and then a flyer that we have created for our event that we have, our workshop coming up. He did all that, which you're a blessing to me, so I appreciate it. So that's awesome. And then let me see your other one, your other card. That was, I have your
for Chozy Designs, it's pretty much, I do anything graphically, websites, covers, magazine ads, package designs, just anything you can see I can pretty much produce.
And you're absolute professional. And you're creative, think outside the box, and really help step the business owner's game up another level. I know you stepped my game up. I was like, dang.
You gotta make people look good.
I was elementary compared to what he was providing. I
graduated from the Chozen Design School. Alright, this is the other one for the clothing brand.
For ChozenStyle, and if you go to ChozenStyle.com, and that's CHOZEN style.com, and that you'll be able to see all the amazing clothes. And so tell us a little bit about what makes your brand unique and different.
Well, what happened is that I've had this company maybe for like 3 months, so it's a baby.
Okay, yes.
And what happened, I was sleeping and I read a book by Grant Cardone. He's an entrepreneur, and he was talking about, you know, putting your effort in the right direction to make a business. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and this idea came to me. I was like, I'm gonna start a clothing brand. I went online, researched what I need to do. 24 hours, the site was live, and then I start adding designs. Pretty much the concept behind the design, it's like a triangle, which is a very powerful, you know, structural symbol. And the C is for chosen and the S is for style. So it's pretty much straightforward when it comes to that. And I'm wearing actually one right now.
I didn't even realize that was part of the
this one is one I have. It's called Toronto Style. So pretty much I have different ones that you can get to rep your city, your country, or whatever your hobby is, whether it's fitness, MMA, swimming, whatever it is. So it's pretty much a brand that can fit anybody's lifestyle, and you know, I can custom make any design you want. So eventually I'm working on an app where you can go as a customer and
be able to
create your own.
That's awesome. So it's like you take a fashion forward brand and design and create your own, so that way you can add your own unique style
pretty much
to it.
Yeah. So that's why it would be like your chosen style. So whatever you want it to be, it can be. And so far I got pretty much hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, v-necks and crew necks. I got hats, snapbacks. I got leggings for the ladies. I got totes for the ladies. I got mugs and throw pillows.
Other stuff, yeah.
A lot of things coming up soon. So it's still a baby, but the baby is now 7 years old.
Okay.
So actually it's 3 months old, but you know, like if I want to compare how the business is going,
right.
It's decent. You know, I'm just putting exposure and making people know about the brand. So that's what it is right now.
That's awesome.
That phase.
That's awesome. So, and you know, I think that with like a lot of different artists and stuff like that, or actors and so forth that are wanting to rep your brand, you can always put like their name style in front of it, and like give it to them and see if they'll wear it, you know?
Yeah, actually, you know, I work with this company called Phoenix 4 Productions. They do a lot of amazing independent films, and I actually was featured in this movie called Breathe. Hopefully it's going to be on Netflix. I'm going to have to go next week to LA for a shoot.
Oh, awesome.
We have to reshoot another part of the movie because we're replacing an actor.
Okay.
So with that company, they really were interested in having what you just mentioned, having that thing that they can customize.
That's
pretty
awesome.
much their own shirt.
That's awesome,
So,
yeah. And then have like their design or their logo or whatever it is, and within the parameters of the design.
Exactly.
So, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, tell us a little bit about coming over here to the States. Once you had an opportunity to stay, what gave you the courage to be able to go out there and not really be a citizen or anything and start your own business, and probably not like have huge revenue streams, but go out there and do it on probably a student budget, because I think you were a student at the time.
Well,
I've
always been a hustler. Like, even, you know, back home, I come from nothing. You know, people here, Middle Eastern, they think Dubai and oil money. I come from Palestine. We don't even have a country. Coming from that, we did not have much money. My dad worked 3 jobs to try to put, you know, food on the table, and it was very hard. You know, making it there, just situation is really bad politically. So I was like, I gotta get out. So I was always watching American movies and seeing all the buzz. And I've always been a hustler there. I remember like when I was 8, I grabbed this little thing, I put it on my head. and I went somewhere and I bought some wholesale price snacks, and
Uh-huh.
I would like put it in front of a store and try to sell it for half the price. So it's always been like something that was within me. And I took it pretty much when I came to the US. I was like, wow, this is the land of opportunities. Everybody's talking about the American dream, the American dream. I was like, let me see what the buzz is all about. So, you know, it's a very hard thing just to come by yourself to another country that it's not even my first language, you know? So coming here on my own, I know I have to make it because I don't want to be that loser that I don't make it, go back home with my head down. There's nothing to show for it. You know. So I was like, I'm gonna get my master's degrees. I'm gonna make a name for myself. Whatever business I do, I'm gonna get involved with different things and see exactly where I fit in, what is my niche. And you know, starting a business is not easy, but if you know how to talk to people and you know how to network, you can go far. It's all about communicating. Sometimes you have to over communicate. You can't expect just to open a website online and people come to it. Why should they come there? You know, you gotta give them a reason. So you gotta be kind of unique and different and approachable.
And open, which you definitely are. So yeah, I forget, we connected on Facebook, and I think it was through my group or something, or Marika. You know Marika?
Yeah.
You know Marika. So it was Marika that introduced us. She added you to the group, and then that's how we connected. So thank you, Marika. She's awesome.
Wherever you are. Yeah, so it was a group or a page that there was.
My group, Connecting in Atlanta. Yeah, she added you to that. I think I remember. So
you know, I saw all the stuff you were posting. I'm like, let me see how I can, you know, let my brand go out there. And then eventually you were very nice. You were very helpful. You know, some people don't like to share what they know. And they try to work against you. It's better if you network and then you can grow. I can learn from you. You can learn from me. So that's a very nice way that you approach me. And I was like, you know what? She's nice. She's willing to help. I want to help her back. So that's
which was nice. And so I think that's probably like a huge key thing that so I'm writing a book right now. It's called Connecting with Millionaires. And so that was one of the things I was talking about in the book, was networking, exactly what you said, and making the right type of business connections, and really just networking with people. There's going to be people out there that are going to want to take advantage or overabuse or anything like that.
Many situations like that.
But when you're open though, it's both good and bad. You just learn how to cut off the bad quicker. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're getting a call. Hold on one second. Let's see. Call from
David.
Hi David, this is Jacqueline and Chozy with Connecting Atlanta Radio. Did you have a question?
Hey, Chozy, it's David. David Hart.
What's going on, David?
Nothing, you know, I gotta support you. Hey, so I want to ask you really quick. You know, I have your hoodie and I have your hat and I love the stuff, and I was wondering where do you think the design is gonna go next? Because I would love to see some more like full-on design for you.
So let me just repeat that question. So David, our caller, wants to know where he has a hoodie and a shirt, and he was asking Chozy where he believes that the designs are going to go next. Okay, go ahead.
So right now I'm pretty much, the main thing I'm focusing on is the design that goes on the shirts and whatever that might be. So right now the design is the most important thing to make people like how it looks. Eventually when the brand takes off, I'm pretty much going to have my own style of shirts. So the actual shirt, whether it's the material, the look of it, long sleeve, short sleeve, different layers, different material, that's what I'm going to go for. And I'm going to pretty much have my brand all together, start from scratch. My brand is not going to be cheap. I want it to be premium, but I want it to be also affordable at the same time. So hopefully that's going to be within the next year. And I think hopefully that was a good answer for you, David.
I know, Chozy. Much luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. So he was out of Savannah, Georgia.
We went to school together actually.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when he said David Hardy. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, we went to school. He actually helped me when I came to Atlanta to find my apartment when I moved to Buckhead.
Oh, okay.
And he gave me a tour on Skype. So he was very helpful.
That's awesome.
So when I made the brand, I sent him to a few items just to see what he thinks and ask people around. And he said, I love it.
That's awesome.
He loved it.
Yeah, it's a great design. It's done professionally well and so forth. So I think what you have going on, and hopefully you'll have an opportunity on more occasions to be able to share your story, because I really think it's very encouraging. And what you were talking about in regards to the United States, whatever, having the American dream. It's unfortunate that we have a lot of people here that forget that the American dream exists.
That's a problem here.
Available.
Yeah, it's available for anybody. You just gotta get out of your house and hustle, man. You gotta reach out. Nobody's gonna come knocking on your door and tell you, hey, I'm gonna make this happen to you. You're gonna be rich tomorrow. I mean, it doesn't work like Aladdin lamp, you know.
Right.
Or you can scratch and try to get the lottery, but are you gonna really win? The odds are very small. So
yeah,
you gotta get off your behind pretty much and really work hard and do what you love. You know, don't do something that's just gonna bring you money, because one day you're gonna get bored and sick of it. So do what you love, where your passion is, where your heart is, and that's where you're gonna be successful. That's what
where
I
you're
believe.
gonna be. Yeah, I believe that. So where do you see Chozy Designs or ChozenStyle? Where do you see yourself with your brands in the next 2 years?
Well, let's see. Chozy Designs, which is my graphic design firm, I've been doing it for 5 years. I actually just had a client in Buckhead on Piedmont. It's called Juice Heads, Atlanta.
Okay.
I made their big sign. I made their flyers. You guys check them out. You know, it's a new business. They have juices, so you can work out or you try to detox or whatever.
Which is awesome, because I'm always looking for stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot off of Limburg Vista, which is called the Peninsula now, close to Wet Willie's and Tongue and Groove area.
Okay. Oh, right.
That's where I used to
live.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, Chozy Designs has pretty much been there for 5 years. I just need to try to get a lot more clients, and eventually, you know, I have a couple of people that work with me, and we work hand in hand. So hopefully, eventually, you'll see this logo one day, the Chozy Designs, on a building near you. Hopefully in Atlanta, if I stay here for the next 3 years, but it looks like I will. Now, as far as ChozenStyle, this is still the baby, so I'm just trying to spread the word, and once I see that there's sales, I'm gonna take it to the next level.
Yeah, and I think you're building that all up right now. It's all done extremely professional. You started it looking as a premier product, and so then it's just going to get better from there. Whenever I get and think about my own brand, or if anybody does, I always and then kind of get discouraged because it's not exactly where I want it. It doesn't have the explosion as to where I want it, or whatever. I actually go back and I think about Facebook and just the few years that I've been on that, and how much it's changed, and how different it is, and the dynamics of it. And one of the biggest things with that is it says, okay, Facebook is not where it started. It has changed and grown and changed. So if you have a $1 billion brand like that, that has been able to start from somewhere and then grow to where it's at now, and it's been okay, and it's, you know, made it through all that growth process, then I don't see why mine can't, yours can't, anybody else that stays consistent with that and continues to grow.
You have to be consistent. I'm glad you said that, because you can't keep changing the kind of main structure of your designs or something. You gotta make people see it and stick in their head, like DC, the skateboard kind of like hipster brand. You can always see the DC look everywhere. Like Tap Out. There was a good article about how he started the business, and he started pretty much from the bottom, and he was just making people like fighters wear it, MMA fighters and stuff. And look,
which is like, right which is clever since it's Tap Out for MMA,
yeah, it's Tap
right?
Out. So it's like, Tap Out. I'm actually sponsoring one of the girls. Her name is Chelsea Brooks. Shout out to Chelsea Brooks.
Shout out Chelsea.
Atlanta Stop Team. She's a great fighter, so I'm sponsoring right now. And you know, she wears my clothes. She represents. She's an awesome spirit, and you know, I'm just doing what I can to make my brand go out there and to help her out at the same time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So she wears, do you have like special like gear or whatever that she has that you've had?
She has like, you know, those, what are they called? Racerback?
Okay.
And it says Fight in Style, and it has the octagon on it, and it's pink colors, white lights. I made her white leggings, and she's ChozenStyle. She has the hat. I just sent her new things that I still don't have on the website.
Nice.
So she can rock them out. And it's comfy clothes. You know, my clothes is pretty much casual clothes. So you can wear out to the gym. You can wear out in your home. You can wear out on a Sunday where you just want to go to a grocery store. Or for a walk in the park with your dog. or whatever, just casual t-shirts, hoodies, comfy. It can fit any lifestyle. You can be a mommy, a daddy, a fighter, a police officer, a basketball player. I mean, just anything.
When I was at a spin class on lunch on Monday, I was thinking, I was actually thinking about your brand. I was like, I wonder how it would help if like spin teachers had his t-shirt and wore it in the spin classes. And then I thought, okay, so if someone came up and said, hey, I love that shirt, where can you get it, blah, 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 and then they started passing out your flyers, and then I thought, well, would LA Fitness get mad about that or something?
Yeah.
And I was just going through this whole process as I'm sitting on this stupid bike spinning. And I'm like, well, if people came up and asked, it wouldn't matter, you know, oh, sure, here, this, I got this with the shirt here.
You know, indirectly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I was like, they're in front of, 30, 40 people per hour in an hour every day, like at least 3 classes in a day. So it's like 90 new people a day that they're probably in front
That's a lot
of.
of exposure.
That's what I was thinking. So I was like, I wonder if, like something like that would have like, or if they wore that shirt, if that would help.
Make it happen.
So
That's a good idea, though.
So think about how you'd want to do that, and then I'll be happy to go up and ask the 2 spin class teachers that I go to on a regular basis.
Sure.
And ask them if they'd be open to wearing it. So I'll be happy to buy my own shirt.
Okay. I can give you a coupon code. How about that?
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe I can give everybody a coupon code.
Yeah, let's do it.
For
and when it's like, we got to give an X off date because this video will be archived on my radio, the video, so as well on YouTube.
Okay. Well, if you go to ChozenStyle.com and you browse around and you want to shop for something, once you check out, there's going to be a place where you can put a coupon code. So just put whatever you want the coupon code to match the show or something.
I'd say like CIA or something like that.
CIA?
Yeah, because it stands for Connecting in Atlanta.
Oh man. Okay.
Is that okay?
That's okay. Work. Yeah.
That's catchy. So
you can use CIA when you check out, and that will give you 10% off. From your whole purchase, and it will expire whenever you archive.
Okay.
When do you archive? Like.
Well, it archives probably on Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'll give them a week.
It depends. Yeah, it depends. When I get the radio show, and then it goes up on live on the Connecting Atlanta. So it's technically archived after in 10 minutes, but.
You know what? I'll just keep the coupon code for the rest of the month.
For the rest of the month. Okay, there you go.
There's a form there.
For
so
custom.
Just message me, write everything down, and I can create it for you, and it doesn't cost you extra. It's the same price.
Yeah, which is awesome. I think that's awesome. That's awesome. I trust you, so I would just say I'd put Connecting Style on there.
Okay.
And then
I already have Atlanta Style if you want one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have Atlanta Style. I gave it to my friend. Shout out to Profound. So he has my hoodie. So I was like, I'll wear Toronto style.
Okay.
But I'm not from Toronto, but hey, everybody loves Drake, so.
Right. So let's go over your websites again. So on Instagram, that's all the social media. They can find you at ChozenStyle.
For Instagram, it's ChozenStyle brand. ChozenStyle was taken.
Okay.
By somebody. I don't know even what he does.
Really?
And he has like 80 friends.
We should have him shut down. We should force him to shut down.
I tried to message him, but he wasn't having it. So you can Instagram ChozenStyle brand. We got a phone call.
Kevin.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin. This is Jacqueline with Connecting Atlanta Radio. Are you calling in to speak with me and Chozy?
I am.
Okay. So, did you have a question?
I did. Hey, Chozy, this is Kevin. How you doing, sir?
Good. How you doing, Kevin?
Not too bad, man. So I just had a question. I know you were talking about your graphic design and your background in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
What made you or motivated you to go into the clothing side of things?
Okay, that's a good question. So I always did designs, on websites, digitally, printing ads, all those things. And actually, when I worked for Sahara Smoke, check them out, saharasmoke.com. They provide you with the best hookah pipes and tobacco. So I was designing some shirts for them, and that was like in the back of my mind that I can do that. And like I told her one night, I was sleeping, I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, my strength is design. Why can't I take my design to another level? And I was just on the computer and I saw the article about Tap Out, and I was like, I need to make my own clothing brand. So I popped this logo pretty much in like 10 minutes. And I just stuck to the idea before I changed my mind about the design. And I've always been a creative mind. I've always liked fashion. I always like to dress up nicely and stuff when I go out, when I'm, you know, soccer guys, we pretty much dress crazy and we always have crazy haircuts. So I always wanted, you know, to shine, be stylish, maybe when I was young, show off, yeah. So I always had that in the back of my mind, and you know, I did some modeling in the past, and I've done some stuff for Versace overseas and for other companies. And I've always had that style or swag in the back of my mind. So I was like, let me do a clothing brand, but make it affordable. I don't want it to be like expensive like Versace or Dolce & Gabbana or whatever. And just make it more casual so everybody can wear it, because not everybody want to wear Versace. Not everybody's going to spend $600 on a shirt.
Right, exactly.
You know? But to spend 20 to $50 on a shirt,
right,
anybody can, you know? So that's my inspiration, actually. You know, Grant Cardone's book, it's called 10X, which means if you want to do something, do it 10 times harder. And then reading the Tap Out story online, and it pretty much motivated me, and I just did this in 24 hours.
Thank you for calling in.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Kevin.
Chozy. All right, man. I've known you for about 5 to 6 years. Always be a supporter of.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I've been hearing a lot about Grant Cardone recently. We were talking about it at our last content marketing workshop as well. So anyhow, okay, so just really quick, because we have a couple of minutes left.
Okay.
So it's ChozenStyle Brand on Instagram.
On Facebook is ChozenStyle. On Twitter is ChozenStyle.
Okay.
And the website is ChozenStyle.com. And for the graphic design, it's Chozy Designs. Chozy Designs. And it's the same on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
That's awesome. And then we'll have his links as well in our YouTube page at Connecting Atlanta TV. So you can find us on YouTube there. Also, stay tuned for our upcoming business workshops that we have. Our next one is going to be on February 13th from 3 to 5. And we're going to be talking about how to bring in a flood of customers through marketing. And we have a gentleman by the name of Marquel Russell who is going to be heading that workshop up along with myself. So for more information on that, just stay tuned to connectingatlanta.net. That's connectingatlanta.net. And Chozy, I want to thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
The Connecting Atlanta radio show today, where we air every Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. live at WorldStarHitRadio.com, the one and only WorldStarHitRadio.com. Thank you.
The hottest music, R&B, hip hop, pop,
I still get you.
reggae, EDM, indie, old school,
Side, check it.
and sports talk. Right here, WorldStarHitRadio.com.